What's up, everybody? Quick one today, Monday. A holiday. Some people have work today. Some people didn't have work today. I'm about to have some wings. Watch the Raider game. Raiders are favorite. I don't know how that's the case. I got Jordan Love going for me in one league, and one league done, and playing against the Raider kicker. So I need the Raiders to have like a lot of touchdowns and not a lot of not field goals. Extra points are fun. Not a lot of field goals. And anyway, also spending some time this weekend. It's a nice long 3-day weekend going through my cards, and I am, I'm over there going through my cards, going through the basement, kind of like going through everything, and it just cards everywhere, just all over the floor. And I got Ian helping me, and it's funny because he's enjoying the relic cards. I don't know why he likes the relic cards. Little jersey pieces, little this and that. He's, wow, look, Dominique Wilkins played for the Spurs. I like this one, and wow, we got this one. And some of them they're not even sports cards. Some of them are marble cards. They're, pieces of like Killmonger and Black Panther from the movie, like that kind of stuff. Anyway, we're going through the stuff. He asked if I can get some wings. I ordered wings. I said, hey, I got to record. We got to do an episode. And he says to me, hey, when did your hobby journey begin? It was like a weird question. And I said, I was a kid just like you. And he started asking other questions. And I said, you know what? You're gonna be my special guest interviewer. So Ian, who's right over here, you get a little blonde hair there in the camera, is gonna ask questions. What do you got for me, pal?
Before I start,
okay. Just stay right
before
there.
I start, there's a little reference.
A reference? What reference?
To Phineas and Ferb.
Ooh, Phineas and Ferb. I'm not gonna get the reference, I don't think.
Hey Ferb, what are we gonna do today? That's what they say before they make a great invention.
Okay, so what are we gonna do?
So we are gonna make a great episode about this man right here.
No, what's your question? Come on, shoot.
Ready? First one.
Yep.
When did your hobby start? When did you get into the hobby and into cards?
All right, you sound like a robot, like a silly robot.
Rebooting.
The card fun stuff. I've answered this a couple of times. People have been on I've been on other folks' shows, but I started when I was a kid. I started when I was young, like you. Open packs. Would ride around the corner from my house on bikes with friends and open up, wax packs. I really got into it the most. 1985. I tried to build a top set from packs of cards. Like actually collating the 792 card set. And some folks who I speak to on Instagram know this. Somebody even sent me a picture of one. Steve sent me a picture of one in a PSA 10 the other day. But I remember that the last card I needed for my set, to complete my set, was Len Sakata. He was on the Baltimore Orioles. I remember the 85 Topps, card of him. He has glasses on. Doesn't look like a baseball player at all, but, in the 80s were a little different. And that kind of had me hooked. I was collecting for a long time and got into basketball cards in 1992 when Shaq came out. Bought a lot of, classic Four Sport was awesome, and then, when his cards came out, it was very, very much like 03 with LeBron and then even Zion and these guys recently. But yeah, that's how I started. What else you got for me?
What is your favorite company to grade with?
Ooh, that's a tough one, man. I've worked with a bunch of them. We've been, this kid doesn't pull any punches. That's a question I probably never answered. Now I got to be honest. It's my kid asking me questions, I got to answer it. So I've graded more of my cards with PSA than with any other grading company. I think you know this. I love the set registry that they have that nobody else has. Don't say what set it is because I don't want people, eyeballing me, eye-jacking me, but I am top 5 in the set registry. On PSA. I think I moved up to 3 or 4 in one set. And you can only do that, grading with PSA because nobody else has that. We have some cards in Beckett. We have some cards in SGC. And we've used them all. But right now, for secondary value, which you know what that means, right? It's when, when you're going to buy something for resale or when you want to look like the actual value
like when someone tried to make me pay $100 for a $50 card.
Yeah, well, that's the hobby today. People want you to pay $100 for a $50 card because you're a kid, but if you're trying to, maintain the value of a card or turn a raw card into its highest value in a graded slab, right now, it's PSA is the way to go.
All right.
All right, you're done. You're done with that question.
What?
You got?
What is your favorite card we've pulled together?
Ooh. Was the Luke Kuechly our first one-of-one that we ever pulled together?
It might have been the Dukas, but I don't know.
No, Dukas was definitely after Luke Kuechly. Definitely. I'm 100% sure of that. So we pulled a Luke Kuechly one-of-one out of a pack together. I think it was our first one-of-one that we pulled together. I'm trying to think what other cards, what other cool cards. We do really good with Playbook, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? You do you pulled the Trevor Lawrence. You were good with Trevor Lawrence. You pulled that Trevor Lawrence rookie ticket. You pulled that at playoff once.
Like out of 16 or 14. I don't know.
Yeah, 16 is jersey number, exactly. But why? What do you think your favorite card that we pulled together is?
I don't know. I like the ones with the cool art.
Cool art?
Like which one of them was like that? Like I remember we opened like an old pack and had like this dude. Like I think it was Robert Parrish. With like clouds in the sky.
I know what you're talking about. So
with like the skyline.
That's a 94 Fleer basketball cello pack. It's a jumbo pack. Excuse me, a jumbo pack.
And it had like those rookies with the phones.
That was called the Tower of Power. Be careful because every time you do that, it makes noise when you scratch it and when you hit it into it, they can hear it. But yeah, that's the Tower of Power. We got Robert Parrish. That was a good one.
We got it like twice.
That's a good set. And there's a Shaq in that set. It's really cool because it's like Shaq and he's got like the towers behind him, almost like Godzilla and like a city behind them kind of stuff. So that you like that? That's what you like, cards that have like cool kind of like pictures and that kind of stuff. You remember the Tower of Power, Robert Parrish. Interesting.
What is your favorite card in your collection?
My favorite card
in your collection. In parentheses, your collection.
Right, my collection. So not your collection.
Not
my favorite card of all of everything out there.
Foreshadow.
So it's not my most expensive card. But
it doesn't have to be. It can be, but it doesn't have to be.
It's an expensive card, but I'll split it because there's two that I bought at the same time. And they're like the same set. It's the same kind of stuff, right? But I can have 1A, 1B. It's the 33 Gaudy Babe Ruth, the green one, and what? Do you want to say something?
Doesn't work.
What doesn't work? Splitting it?
Yeah.
All right, so that's just the Gaudy Ruth, I'll say.
Okay.
But there's also a Gehrig that I bought at the same time, right? And the Gehrig was a 5 and the Ruth's a 4. It's 181. And I bought these cards so long ago. I bought them in 2002, I think. I bought them over 20 years ago. And I paid a couple $100 for the Gehrig and like basically like $1,000 for the Ruth. And I've had them the whole time. You know the cards. You've seen the cards. And why I like them is because I bought those with like my first disposable income after getting out of law school, And
look at the camera when you speak.
I should look at the camera. Sorry, guys. I bought those with my first, I was getting paid. I got out of law school. I was paying, student loans off. I was paying that kind of stuff up. But I had a little extra money. I always wanted to have, these cards. I didn't have enough money to buy a Mickey Mantle at the time. But, so those were my favorite, look, in the Gaudy set, the yellow Ruth is my favorite, and I own that. And so, I like that card. I own one of those. I think that's my favorite Ruth card of all the cards. But those two cards hold a special place for me because, I had to work to get them.
Nice answer.
Thank you.
What's your favorite autograph / relic we've pulled? So it can't be any one of the one-on-ones because we've only pulled 3 one-on-ones and they're all black, not autos.
That's true. We haven't pulled them. We've never pulled a one-on-one auto, have we? Or a one-on-one relic, have we?
Oh.
Unless you count like Panini digital.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's the best relic we pulled? I don't know. What do you think?
Christian McCaffrey, maybe?
McCaffrey's a cool one. The Debo you pulled is a cool relic.
Scary Terry.
I like the...
I like the one where it's like... I think we have like a John Morant one. It's like half of the J.
Okay, we got that. Yes, that was from the Panini Father's Day pack.
Oh, actually, no, it's not J because that's his first name. That's not on the jersey. I think it was like the E, maybe?
I don't know what it
is.
Or
the M?
A big jersey piece out of 10. And we got it in a free pack.
Yeah, we got it in.
So I'm going to say this. My favorite is the Playbook auto relic. Of
Which one?
Aiden Hutchinson.
Aiden
That
Hutchinson.
you pulled this year.
I love that card for one reason and one reason only. It has the tag of his jersey or his
Laundry
football.
tag.
Yeah, it has the laundry tag of his jersey.
And it's got a piece of the football.
And
it's got like all these
it's got like
relic
football,
pieces.
like a signed
We had the
football.
absolute basketball one we pulled once also. I don't think we pulled a Trey. It might have been Patrick Williams we pulled. It has like the different relic pieces in it, right? It's a piece of basketball, piece of his jersey, that kind of
Who?
stuff. I think it was Patrick Williams from the Bulls, I think we pulled.
We put that in Panini Dunk.
Panini Dunk?
We pulled that.
Oh, there's a lot of those in Panini Dunk. That's true. But I think we definitely pulled one
that
of those.
Panini Dunk.
It's Panini Dunk,
No,
not a real life one. See, I'm confusing my digital and my real stuff here.
All right, next question.
Next question.
What was your favorite sport game as a kid?
Oh, like video game or like to play?
Video game.
Sport video game is easy. Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Easy. Yes, I beat Mike Tyson. A game to play.
Did you own that console?
My brother owned the console.
Okay, that counts. That counts. That counts.
I had to go into
That
the
counts.
room to play.
That counts.
I didn't have my own.
It counts. Your brother's. Did you in middle school? Did you get to leave before your brother did in his school? Like, did you leave home earlier?
Yes. Yeah.
So you got to like just sneak in his room and play Mike Tyson's Punch-Out all
Yeah,
day
pretty much.
before he's gone. Then he
so
just
here's
has
the
to
thing.
tell mom and cry to
I
mom.
got Mike Tyson's Punch-Out the
Yeah.
game for Christmas. So
But
even
you
though
didn't
the
get the
system was
console?
his, the game was mine. That's smart parents. So in order to play it, we had to be getting along. We had to be not fighting. We had to work together. So it was like, all right, use your console, my game. You can play, then I can play, then you can play. That's kind of
Looks like it hit the tree, Jim.
that's a different game. That's computer golf. Looks like
What's your favorite game now? Sports game now?
I don't really play video games. You know this.
Yeah, I know, but what do you like watching me play?
Oh, there's a new soccer game that you just started. Was it like Soccer 2024 or something?
FC24. It's the new FIFA game.
That's fun. That's fun to watch.
He watches my career mode.
He's gone from the Bundesliga to Champions League.
Champions League and Cydia.
It's fun stuff. And what's funny about it is, and just a little quick aside here from my special guest interview, is I do see the future of the hobby here in what these kids are doing. But the companies are going to have to evolve. I see Fanatics making, packs with lids and packs with this and that kind of stuff. These kids, they talk about packing a Ronaldo. Oh, I got Ronaldo in a pack. And it's like a combination of like, it's not just Ronaldo, it's Ronaldo 99. It's, it's his the value, when you're playing with him and he's like, what would it be? Like he's all loaded up like 99? Like
Ronaldo ain't good no more.
Okay.
But Ronaldo, if you're in like
what does it mean?
7 years ago, 99 means best card possible.
Okay. So, but it's cards, right? It's
Actually,
cards
no, not best card possible.
Would you think it was cool if we opened up packs of cards together where like Panini or Fanatics partnered with the video game company, EA Sports or whoever it is, and you were able to get a card in the pack of a 99 Messi that had a code in it that then you took to your video game and put that code in and you now had a 99 Messi?
Oh, hell yeah, that would be... In FIFA, there's something where you spend multiple money just to get like an 80 rated. And if you spend like a bunch of money, you can get one Messi. If you just spend like $5 on one pack and you just pull this 92, 93.
Right. So you think there's like a crossover that can happen between like actual physical card companies and the video game companies?
Some people actually do that. They like make these little like FIFA cards with the card design and the player on it, and then just open up on screen.
So like a reveal.
Yeah.
On screen. All right, that's cool.
There's like shinies.
We're
and stuff.
solving the hobby right here, guys. We gotta tie it in. Tie it into video games. What else you got?
What is your favorite sports brand? Like equipment brand, like Nike, Under Armour.
I don't know. I got Under Armour on.
You got Adidas on?
I got Adidas on. I was wearing Nikes. I was wearing my Jordans today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have a favorite, I guess. I mean, Nike, if I gotta guess. I have a bunch of pairs of Jordans. No, you got something else?
I'm saying Nike, but
all right, Nike.
But okay, ready?
Yeah.
This is Your favorite card ever.
This is the best interview I've ever had, by the way. My
Favorite card ever doesn't have to be in your collection. Can be in your
thinking
collection.
about this. If I won the Powerball, like the $1 billion Powerball that's out there right now, I said to
Still
myself,
couldn't afford this one card.
No. What would I buy? And this is kind of stupid, I guess, thinking about this. But there were 2 cards. The Honus Wagner, I would buy one. It didn't really matter the condition. I wouldn't want one that was like ripped in half. I'd want like one that has a number grade of 1, a 2. Not to be that, and I'd want a Mickey Mantle. I'd want a Mantle, 52 Mantle.
Just buy one from like whatever his name is, like Rob or something.
I'd want a nice 8. I don't need to have the 10, one of the 3 10s that's like 50 million. I want to have a nice centered 8 that's worth $1 million, whatever it is. That would get the buying out of my system. Those are the 2 cards. To me, those cards they mean more for they mean more for. What's the matter?
Looking at the camera makes money. Not looking at me.
The camera makes money. Yeah, but I'm talking to you. Look at the camera, makes money. Look at this guy. So those cards are just, that's it. I mean, if you ask me like football or like go outside of baseball, was that next?
I have the best question ever after this.
Well, football and basketball.
It's probably gonna get some of your fans mad.
No, don't do that. Basketball. If I had all the money in the world, I'd get a Michael Jordan PMG green.
What?
That's a cool card.
What is that?
See? How about just a Michael?
Oh, is that like the metal stuff?
Yeah.
Like the metal universe?
What is that? That's the interesting thing about those PMGs. A lot of people don't know what they are. You know what a Mantle and a Honus Wagner is, don't you?
Who is your favorite hobby influencer of all time?
Me, of course.
No, besides you.
Well, come on. That was the easy way out. There's an easy second. It's Jeff Wilson, right? Why is that?
Wait 1 second. Hold this and put the camera on me.
No good? No.
I want to do the dance.
You're going to do the Jeff Wilson dance? No, it's okay. You don't have to do Jeff Wilson dance. No.
We have the biggest news ever. Or whatever it was.
My favorite hobby influencer, you said?
Or like creator. Or like
tough one.
Or like whatever you call it. Like
that's really tough. Can I say
content creator? Yeah, it's okay. Like you can say him, but do you really want to?
Different content than most people. I mean, nobody else took a stand against LeBron.
True.
Let's see. I like the crossover.
Give me your top 3.
Team.
Top 3. Top 3.
Top 3 in no order. I got 3. It's Chris, Josh, and Christina. When they do the crossover.
Chris House of Jordan?
Yeah, House of Jordan. Exactly. See that? You don't know what a Jordan PMG is, but you know Chris House of Jordan. That's pretty funny.
And what were the other ones? You said it too fast.
They're all the same team. That's a card ladder team. Josh, Cardboard Chronicles, and Christina's PC. Those 3, I like what they do. I've recently become a fan of Sports Card Radio. Different content, very different content, but those guys are honest. They're just like, they call it like they see it. I know they're take it or leave it.
What about double coverage? If you win Lemon of the Year, would you say them?
Andrew won Lemon of the Year.
Really?
Yeah. I like double coverage. Those guys are funny too. It's just the thing.
Aussie, mate.
The thing about the content is that there's a lot of like F1 and like Aussie rules football and stuff like that. It's just not what
like rugby, like Australian F League.
Yeah, we don't really.
The AFL.
We don't really watch that sport too much. So you want to find somebody that's more basketball or sports we watch. I'm trying to think if there's anything else like content creators or. No, I like Spinatron. I mean, if you really have enough time to read his posts, because they're long. I like the Reckless Family. You know those guys, right?
They sent me a hat.
They sent you a hat. Exactly, you have a hat. That's not why we like them. I like that families do the hobby together as a family. That's fun. And they included Manny. He's kind of part of that family too.
Your favorite athlete?
Renamus sent you stuff.
True,
awesome.
Renamus. He gave me the shoe suggestion that I'm wearing right now.
And the kids love those shoes that he suggested.
Yeah.
Huh? All right.
Favorite athlete in the 5 sports that I'm naming right now: soccer, boxing, basketball, football, baseball.
Okay. So
wait, I feel like I'm missing one.
We left hockey out, which makes you awesome and totally my son, because you've added soccer and boxing in. I could care less about hockey. Hockey, I'll just say Wayne Gretzky, just because nobody cares about hockey, pal. That's just kind of the way it is.
My friends are not like that.
From Canada. So,
yeah, because they allow beards in the army.
Yeah. So here we go. So best soccer. That's Messi and Pele. Messi current, Pele obviously.
I say Pele on top, Messi second. Do I say Maradona over Ronaldo or no? Maradona or
I mean,
over Ronaldo?
listen, if you like cheaters,
Two World Cups. If you like,
handball,
if you like World Cups.
like handball.
Yeah, but was that in the World Cup final? Maybe. I don't know the facts. Boxing.
Love
Go.
Muhammad Ali. We fell asleep during the Big George Foreman movie.
Mike Tyson.
I was a huge Tyson fan as a kid because I was
Brooklyn.
or
like the Bronx.
I was a huge Tyson fan as a kid. I mean, he was just an unstoppable force. So yeah, you got the same kind of thing.
Prison.
Yeah, that stopped him. You're right. Prison did stop him. Let's go basketball.
Basketball.
I'm a huge Shaquille O'Neal guy. Huge Shaq.
We heard that with your favorite card.
Shaq.
Mike fell.
It's okay. Shaq, and I like Michael Jordan, obviously. Shaq and Michael Jordan, who played at the same time. Current player?
Current.
I mean, I'm not allowed to say Devontae Graham, am I?
And you can't say LeBron James because he's retiring.
Yeah,
in 2 years.
I've grown to respect LeBron James a lot. Current player. Man, De'Aaron Fox is fast. I like watching him play. Like he's,
Who do you think is faster? Making him sidetrack here. Who do you think is faster? 2016 Russell Westbrook or 2018 rookie De'Aaron Fox? Tyreek Hill. What?
Oh, that was
no. It was Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook was fast. A lot of people forget what kind of couple of seasons Westbrook had.
Triple-double leader.
But I mean, I like watching him. I'm trying to think if there's any fun rookie. I mean, I like watching Luka. Luka's fun to watch.
You have a couple of his shoes.
We do have his shoes. Football. I'm not a Brady fan. I will not see Brady. He destroyed my Raiders' chances.
How about
Super Bowls?
How about? I like Megatron.
Megatron was good. I'm gonna say this is people will be like,
don't say
what?
Drew Bledsoe.
I was a huge Drew Bledsoe guy. No, Tim Brown.
Who?
Tim Brown played for Notre Dame, won the Heisman Trophy, Hall of Famer, wide receiver.
Is he in the ad?
He's very much like me. Just show up for work, do your work,
leave.
Like do your work, put in the work, and just the numbers. Just
like no party, just go sleep.
Guy, if they're flashy, a lot of people listening to this probably don't even know who Tim Brown is. But what a receiver! Just what a great,
I'm listening to this,
receiver.
and I don't know who that is.
So Tim Brown was awesome. Current.
Yeah.
Current. What Christian McCaffrey's been doing is amazing. If he can stay healthy and actually.
My current, little bit underrated. Mm-hmm. Scary Terry. So entertaining.
Entertaining.
Or Keenan Allen. He's very entertaining. Baseball. Mattingly all time.
Mattingly, I love Mattingly. I got to meet Mattingly. That was sick. Thank you, Joe Drellich.
Current.
Appreciate it.
Current
is, I love what Otani's doing, but he's hurt. It's amazing that we get to see somebody with the ability to do what he's doing. I've never seen it. No one's ever seen it. You'll take it for granted because you're 10 and think like, all right, somebody else will come and do it. What he's doing, it shouldn't be done. Being able to be a top 10
did
and top 10 pitcher, not at the same time.
Yeah, but he did it.
What this guy's doing
just not at the same time.
An MVP.
Yeah, but can he hit? Can he hit on the same game he pitches?
Yeah, 100%.
Well, is he in the NL? I think he is.
Doesn't matter. They switched it up this year. It doesn't make a difference. But what he's doing is amazing. Young players
get hurt more.
Corbin Carroll's pretty amazing.
I love Corbin Carroll. I love the mustache.
So young player. What Acuna did this year is fantastic.
Acuna is my favorite, not because I'm a biased person, not because I'm biased, but he's just so entertaining. I love when his helmet falls off and you just see all that hidden hair.
Really, because I have cards from 2009. Bryce Harper. Talk about going to the city embracing him. He was one of those hated players. Came in young, and he is the epitome of Philly right now. And I'm nice to see.
I think he hit the first RBI in the game.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Was that all the sports? I think we did everything. We did soccer, we did boxing, we did baseball, football, basketball.
It's like I'm missing one.
Hockey, and nobody cares.
Not hockey. What would you say is your three main sports?
You got a little UFC? Anderson Silva.
Obviously.
Open shot. John Jones, best pound for pound. I can't even tell you who I would root for now because it's all.
What's your favorite soccer team? Now we're doing big.
Barca.
Now we're doing teams.
Barca.
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 Like Barcelona.
Barca.
Like
Am I saying it wrong?
Barcelona. Barcelona.
Barcelona. I don't have a favorite soccer team. You know that.
Barcelona.
What else you got? Wrap it up. One more question. Make it count.
Favorite guest on your show? It can be from Lucas Tigers and Bronze. It could be from your national treasures from the show, and it can be from the Hobby Cage. Yeah, I know. You had Garrett V. You had Micah Parsons. You had like.
Parsons on, had the Sandlot crew on. You know,
who else did you have? You had like so many NFL players.
I'm gonna say Micah
like,
because people don't know this, right? Well,
he played COD when you were.
Micah was, you know, like Andrew and I were talking to him, we were getting ready, and I could tell he was playing Call of Duty. I'm like, Micah, you can play Call of Duty later. Let's go. Let's start. He's like, you could tell I'm playing. I'm like, yeah, I could tell him playing.
Is that our wings? Or did you get our wings delivered, or are we picking them up?
No, we're gonna go pick them up. We gotta get our wings and get back here in time for our football game.
Wait, I have one more question. One more.
Yes.
Favorite college football team and why? Explain.
I mean, Notre Dame is in a movie. Rudy, does that count? I mean, Rudy. Depends on the sport.
Not from fictional movies.
My whole life is fictional movies. You know this.
Our whole life is fictional.
Fictional movies.
Period. I'm just kidding. I'm not a woman.
What does that mean?
Because I'm like a boy. Like yes. Fictional means I'm a woman.
Yes. Okay, I understand.
I'm not.
So college stuff. My favorite college for basketball. I did root for Duke when Christian Laettner was there. I know that's horrible.
Of course, Christian Laettner.
And the question you asked me also was, what do I think of the hobby now as opposed to when I was a kid, when I was your age? And I'm going to tell you pretty easy, twofold. Number one, it's positive and it's negative, right? I'm happy the hobby that you're going to get to see over the next, couple of decades.
Wait. One more. I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to cut you off.
Cut me off. All right, cut me off.
Ready? What was your favorite year of me with you on the hobby? Like 2017 when I was doing Pokemon, 2018.
2020 Prism February when the blasters came out.
Oh my God! Don't tell the story. Don't tell the story.
I mean, they won't know the story because it ended up with us pulling the Zion.
Oh, I can show it.
Green.
We have it.
I know,
like right here.
I showed it, and then I sold it and got it back, which was amazing. But that one was nuts. Just base.
What, the green Pulsar or the green?
The green Pulsar.
You tried to sell it?
Oh.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that?
What?
You didn't know that I tried to sell? Oh no, I meant I graded it. I graded it with
okay.
PSA and got it back. So
I saw you. You were terrible at winking.
Yeah, that was a good wink. So the hobby today, really quick, you're gonna have some really good things going forward. The innovation that's coming out. Hopefully with Fanatics, with the stuff that you're doing, like lids and trying to bring athletes in and that kind of stuff is gonna be cool. There's a little bit of romance and innocence gone out of it though because it's such big business now. I mean, it was something really cool about going, be able to ride your bike with kids to a store, cards and gifts, Peddler's World. I remember driving, riding my bike or too. And, it was 50 cents. You open up a pack and you pulled your guys out of it, had the gum. And, that was the cool thing. And you just don't have that anymore.
Who is your favorite sponsor?
My favorite sponsor?
Like
right now, it's Arena
Star Stock or Arena Club? Like, no, of all time. I mean, yeah. I mean, you got to meet Derek Jeter, and you also got paid to eat with him. But ball, it's like it used to be right there until Mommy took the pumpkin.
There's an episode, easily my favorite episode ever. Get the little dude.
Gary V ain't one like that.
Hopefully you can hear me. Take care, guys.
California.